90-Day Fiancés Sarper and Shekinah swap wedding for bedding ceremony. 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way stars Sarper Güven and Shekina Garner have finally wed. And they decided to switch up the traditional wedding ceremony to get married in bed. They had a bedding ceremony. The couple met on a dating site during season 5 of the show while vacationing in Turkey. Originally, Shekina was supposed to move to Turkey. However, this didn't happen, and by the beginning of season 6, it was revealed that she had to return to the US for work. Sarper followed her on a K-1 visa. 90-Day Fiancé stars Sarper and Shekinah discussed their bedding ceremony. But that wasn't the end of the drama. As a returning couple on 90-Day Fiancé season 11, fans watched as they continued to argue. Despite having proposed in season 6 of The Other Way, the couple still had a lot of issues to resolve before saying "I do." Now we know they made it through. At least to the wedding, or rather bedding portion of the program. The couple decided on having a wedding in bed, and honestly, it's really so on brand. The reality duo caught up with TMZ and shared some of the details of their non-traditional bedding ceremony. "We love being in bed, honestly, Shekina. We spend a lot of time in bed. We don't even have a dining room table, we eat all our meals in bed, we watch a lot of shows." She paused and then added, "We were really afraid of marriage actually, so it made it a little less scary." Sarper added that nothing about their relationship was normal, so it was expected that their wedding wouldn't be normal or traditional either. The couple also shared that their family was shocked but not surprised when they heard. "They were shocked," Shekina revealed. "But they also weren't that surprised because they know us. They know that we're going to do something unconventional." When asked if they would recommend a bedding wedding to other couples, Shekina was quick to answer, "No. It's our thing." This made Sarper laugh as he joked, "We are selfish son of AB** cheese." The pair's ceremony marks the 90th wedding in the 90-Day Fiancé history. 90-Day Fiancé stars Shekina Garner and Sarper Güven expose reason for bedding wedding ceremony. 90-Day Fiancé stars Shekina Garner and Sarper Güven, who met in Turkey and got engaged during season 5 of the TLC show, have revealed why they chose to have a bedding wedding ceremony. Stars of 90-Day Fiancé, Shekina Garner and Sarper Güven, who met in Turkey and got engaged during season 5 of the TLC show, have opened up about why they chose to have a bedding instead of a traditional wedding ceremony. The couple told TMZ that they love being in bed, and even eat all their meals there. They added that their wedding wasn't ever going to be normal and that having a bedding made tying the knot less scary and more comfortable. Sarper revealed that when he told his father about the bedding, he jokingly asked if they were having their honeymoon in the bathroom. "They were shocked," Shekina added of their family's reaction. She added that they also weren't shocked because they know us. A bedding ceremony wasn't exactly off-brand for them. The couple added that kids are not in their future and they're just happy being in love. However, getting to their wedding day was hard enough as they ran into a major issue before saying "I do" on November 11, 2024, in their bed at the Mondrian's penthouse in West Hollywood. In a video posted to the show's YouTube channel, Shekina explained, "Even though my vision for our wedding day is getting married in bed, it needed to have a lot of beautiful natural light, a really majestic, beautiful bed. I wanted it to be elegant, I want it to be sexy, classy, unique, and beautiful." As the couple entered their room, Shekina sighed and exclaimed, "I hate how worn out this room looks. It looks rough. This is making me really sad. I don't like it." Sarper replied, "Of course." In a confessional, she said, "The way that I envisioned my wedding is a gorgeous big bed under beautiful chandeliers, which I saw in the pictures online. I saw the chandeliers, it's just a mess though because they're over a dining room table, not a bed. The bed is in a whole other room, the floors are just destroyed, the decor is old and run down. Like everything is wrong with this picture." 90-Day Fiancé's Stevie Nicole teases baby news with Motti amid rumors she is pregnant. Stevie Nicole from 90-Day Fiancé is hinting at the baby rumors being true after fans' speculation that she was pregnant on the show. Stevie is a 37-year-old woman from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, who met Motti al-Saadi from Iran while teaching him English online. Stevie and Motti got engaged in Turkey within days of seeing each other in person. A year later, Motti was in the US on a K-1 visa, but he began questioning Stevie's sexuality because of her interest in drawing nude female forms. Motti thought of ending the relationship, but went through with the wedding. Stevie and Motti got married in a fairy tale ceremony on the 90 Day Fiancé season 11 finale, but was Stevie pregnant during her interviews? 90 Sips of Realitya has reposted a screenshot from Stevie's Instagram story where she hints at having a baby with Motti. Stevie likes chatting with her fans through regular Instagram Q&As. One fan asked her, "Do you guys plan to have a baby soon? Love you and Motti BTW." Stevie replied, "A couple people have asked this, keep watching to find out." She added a picture of a pregnant Amy Poehler from an SNL sketch. Meanwhile, the blogger included a screenshot of a comment from Lisa.Sienna that read, "They have a son named Motti born September 2023. What rumors of Stevie having a baby with Motti mean for their storyline? Is a secret baby the next twist in Stevie and Motti's story? Stevie has 2 children from a previous relationship, but she chooses not to feature them on 90 Day Fiancé to protect their privacy, as they are already grown up. When Motti first arrived in the US, he lived with Stevie and her kids, suggesting a level of comfort and integration into her family life. However, the couple never discussed plans for future children on camera, leaving fans uncertain about whether they intended to expand their family. Instead, viewers began speculating after noticing what appeared to be Stevie hiding a baby bump during her interviews, sparking rumors of a possible pregnancy. The confessionals are typically filmed after the main season has wrapped, so it's possible that Stevie became pregnant following her wedding in the finale. However, a fan claimed that Stevie had a baby in September 2023. The exact timeline of when Stevie and Motti filmed the show remains unclear, but based on the fan's statement, it may have been in early 2023. If that's true, their child could be nearly 2 years old now. While the claim seems far-fetched, it's worth noting that Stevie successfully kept 2 older children hidden from cameras throughout the entire season. Our take on Stevie possibly confirming she had a baby with Motti. Stevie and Motti could return in future 90 Day Fiancé seasons. Stevie may be teasing fans by urging them to keep watching 90 Day Fiancé for answers. So far, the tell-all hasn't revealed any clues about her being pregnant or having had a baby. However, given the couple's popularity, it's likely that Stevie and Motti will return in future seasons. The two have become fan favorites, staying away from drama and controversy, which makes them a rare and refreshing pair in the franchise. If Stevie has indeed welcomed a baby, it would add an exciting new layer to their already intriguing storyline. What happened between 90 Day Fiancé stars Shawn and Aaliyah after their wedding? 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 Episode 18 aired on June 15, 2025. The latest episode featured events that happened after one of the couple's, Shawn and Aaliyah's, wedding. The newly married couple discussed how things unfolded at their wedding and the events that followed afterwards. They also talked about Shawn's mom, who fell and went to the hospital. They recalled how Aaliyah was late and didn't pay attention to Shawn's mom falling. Things were not going so well between 90 Day Fiancé stars Aaliyah and Shawn since their wedding day, as she later confessed to feeling wrong and small. 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 Episode 18, Aaliyah and Shawn recall their wedding day. After their wedding, the next morning, Aaliyah and Shawn discussed his mom, who had returned from the hospital. Aaliyah mentioned she was tired after his mom arrived after midnight. She said she felt anxious and worried. After the wedding, my mom arrived back from the hospital around 12:31 o'clock in the morning. Good news, thank God, was that she didn't break a hip, Shawn confessed. He mentioned that his mom tore the ligaments on both sides, so he and Aaliyah helped her get into the house, and later, the newlywed couple slept in separate rooms. Further in their conversation, 90 Day Fiancé star Shawn recalled how things happened during their wedding day. For me, it felt selfish. I was sitting there with my mother that I have no idea is going to have a broken hip and die over this wedding, that she refuses to go to the hospital because she's not going to miss the wedding for anything, and we have no bride for 2 hours. You took all the joy out of it for me, all of it, said Shawn. He confessed to the cameras that on their wedding day, his mom was injured, and Aaliyah wasn't more concerned about that. He asked Aaliyah why she didn't check on his mom after she fell and hurt herself. She responded that she had no idea what was happening outside while she was getting ready. I didn't know that your mom was there. No one told me that, responded Aaliyah. Shawn told her that she could have called him on his cell to inquire about what was happening. 90-Day Fiancé star Aaliyah said to him that she was frozen inside and went just blind or whatever. She added that she felt lost. Shawn, on the other hand, told Aaliyah that she didn't consider anyone else's time important. He also mentioned that if she were to continue with that, he wouldn't be able to continue to love her. Listening to him, Aaliyah apologized to him for everything that happened on their wedding day. I just want to say sorry for your feeling this way and for what happened with your mom and to be late in the day of the wedding and, ruin it, everything. I think it's the only thing that I can say now that I'm sorry, said Aaliyah. The two continued to recall events from their wedding day. Aaliyah confessed to the cameras about feeling wrong and small. She added that she should be happy and living her fairy tale, but she wasn't.